everyone, my name is Dr. Film, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Before we begin this review, you should know that this review will contain no spoilers. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for reviews and more. And so, without further interruptions, let us begin.
The characters.
Now in this particular movie, we follow Captain Brody Torrance, played by Gerald Butler. Now he's done a pretty good job in this movie. He was captivating, relatable, and he's done well showing us that he's still one of the coolest action heroes of all time. But he's not the only one who is a standout in this movie, for we have Louis Gaspar, played by Mike Colter. Honestly, this was the dynamic duo that we didn't think we needed. They surprisingly worked well together, and I'm hoping to see them together again in another project or movie.
What was it about this character that you wanted to play and step in the ring with Mr. Butler here?
I think it's all about timing, right? It's like timing. I think everybody, I don't have control of my career. I just kind of respond to what material I've been put in front of me, and I hope it works out, and I hope I'm right for the role. And I think for me, it's always about character. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're telling a story, you just got to care about the people that are in the movie, that you got to care about it. If you don't care, it doesn't matter what they're going through, you're not going to have that visceral experience.
As for the supporting cast, such as the crew members, they were good and they delivered some decent performances. As for the passengers, yeah, their only purpose is to serve as hostages for the criminals to take. Oh, and as for the antagonists in this movie, yeah, all I can say is that they're your typical movie antagonists that you've seen before in countless other movies. Maybe the antagonist could have been at least a bit more memorable if the filmmakers casted in a recognizable actor, like say,
Tommy Wiseau.
I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Let's move on.
The action.
Now, the action in this movie was surprisingly very good. It was fast-paced, exciting, and I'm so glad that the action in this movie is very clear to watch. Unlike most action movies where the camera is all like,
You're on acid.
But in this film, the action was very clear to see, and it doesn't fail to keep you entertained. However, I wouldn't exactly say the action sequences were intense. Take the plane crash scene, for instance. While the scene was gripping and intense to watch, but it wasn't too intense, because we all knew that they were going to survive in the end. But aside from that, the rest of the action was entertaining.
I like this guy.
The story.
Now, it's no secret that the story is generic, simple, and not in the very least original. In other words, the setup and concept of this movie has been done before in 100 other movies. But I don't think we should blame the writers or the filmmakers for this story, because honestly, I can't think of other ways they could have made this story compelling, or in the very least, make this story stand out. Honestly, when watching this movie, I was expecting something shocking or unexpected to happen. But no, the story was straightforward from beginning to end. And come to think of it, I don't really mind it that much. It's like the movie Beast. You know what you're expecting when going into this, and the film does deliver what it promised you. That's what this movie is. It featured Leonidas and Luke Cage working together to save a group of passengers from criminals. After they crash landed, of course. Plus, on a side note, I think the title of this movie should have been Turbulence, or Trailblazer, or Snakes on a Plane. I know that was pretty random to say, but I've always wanted to say it.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane!
What?
Overall, my friends, is this the greatest movie I've seen? No. Will this movie be on my top 10 movies of 2023? No. But I wouldn't exactly say this is a bad movie. This is one of those movies where you want to have a good time and have fun with your friends or family. And when you get down to it, it is kind of a throwback to 90s action movies. Plane scores a 7.5 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and please follow me on Instagram at Dr. Film Ronces for updates on my channel. And you can follow me on TikTok for funny videos and trailer reactions. And as always, I will see you guys at our next appointment. Adios!
Next time on Dr. Film.
Hey, Junebug. There's actually a lot I want to talk with you about.